Hi, my amazing planner friends. It's Jess from My Magical Planner, and today we're going to be planning out the month of November in my Hobonichi Cousin. To do this, I do have a base kit that I've kind of based everything else off of. That is this journaling kit called Journey from Sadie Stickers. So this is your journal page. So it comes with the days of the week and a couple of other elements here. I got this on the matte paper because I did want it to be easier to write on. Plus I wanted my days of the week to be on a white paper to help me kind of block out the days of the week at the top because I want to use these ones instead. Then I got the alcohol ink swatches, the floral deco, and the large deco that matches it. These are all on the transparent matte though, because they're just decorative items to me. And so I like the thinness of those stickers. So we have that. Then I did pick out a fountain pen ink, which I think is going to match pretty well. This is Noodler's Polar Brown, and I think the combination is going to be good. I'll also have my Pilot penmanship here, which has a black ink in it, just as contrast, because there might be times that I use either or. And I have my Uni Jetstream here that I use for writing on stickers and such. To go along with that, I did pick out a variety of washies. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use and which ones I won't. These three here are from Amazon. They were just a really cheap set. I can't remember off the top of my head how many came in it, like 8 or 10 or something like that. And then these are from Simply Gilded. I think this one I got this year. The others were probably from subscription boxes, and they're all in these really cute browns. And they all have rose gold foil, which is the color I kind of picked out to go with this. Then I did pick out some Paper Doll Co. Girls. So this one is J337 with her with the books. I have J234, which this is one of my favorite girls. And then we have J063A. And I think she stopped doing the A and B, but I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure if I'm going to use any or all of them, but I did want dolls that matched to potentially bring in. And then these are all of my other stickers. So for my leftover sticker book, I mostly picked out scripts to go in here. Let me think here. I think these were Sadie's stickers. The conference is either Planner Kate or Mandy Lynn Plans. And the daylight savings is probably Paper Trail Plans. That would be my guess. Some of the other ones, I'm not really sure off the top of my head. And then we have just a variety of rose gold foiled boxes that I pulled out to potentially use with things, and a lot of deco that is in that rose gold foil. A lot of these are sheets that I'm like, well, maybe I can use that up. Maybe I can use that up kind of thing. And they're just really cute. I don't know which of these I'm going to use and which I won't. I also picked out this Goose page that I'd gotten from Mandy Lynn Plans. This is just in that brown tones, so I figured it might go really well with this. And it has a couple of different things on here that I could see myself using, so I pulled that in. This is from Sterling Ink. It's her numbers, which I'm going to use this month. And honestly, this is from forever ago. I think this is when I first started getting her subscriptions. Oh, I just realized I'm missing a 3. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write a 3 on one of these extra ones to fill in that so I can use these up. And I think that's my best route. So, okay, I think I'm going to set down the decorative base just to music because I'm not sure where I'm going, so I know it's going to take some time.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living Sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it slow. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, 'cause I'll go where you go. I'll take you to a place we can see it all. Step off the edge, I can break your fall.
Alright guys, I think that's a pretty good base. I really like the way everything kind of came together, and I like being able to use up a couple of things. So our next thing that I usually do is I go through and any special events, which I think most of them are kind of marked on here as far as holidays go. There are a few extras that I want to add in here. So any big events, be it holidays or trips I'm going on or my husband's going on, those type of things are my next step, because they're one-off events and they impact everything else. So with that being said, the first thing I do want to mark is actually on November 1st, which is Fountain Pen Day. So I think what I want to do is I want to add in, I think maybe one of these. Because again, I'm trying to use up some of these stickers. Because if you don't use them, what's the point, right? So put that on there. There's usually some really big sales for National Fountain Pen Day, so hopefully this will come out before, well, I'm not really sure actually. It might come out on the 3rd, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed that. Because usually there's some fountain pen sales and that kind of thing. National Fountain Pen Day. And I think we'll add a little bit of floral to that as well. I really love Sadie stickers. Well, stickers. I think her designs are really nice. She actually does the printing for a lot of other shops as well. So her quality is just really nice, and she's very streamlined. And like, there's a couple of shops that I highly recommend, and she would be near the top of the list. Okay, so we have National Fountain Pen Day. The other thing of note is that I am gone, actually, starting on the 31st through the 7th, because I'm going to the Sugary Gal Shop Planner Conference, which is in Orlando. So I'm going to be a couple of days at the Planner Conference and then a couple of days at Disney World. So I think I want to mark that with a washi tape, and I'm leaning towards one of these ones, like probably this one or that one. It's kind of a thickness thing. So let's see how this one looks. If I can find the end. There it is. So there's how that one would look. The nice thing about washi tapes is I'm not worried about lightly laying them down, or even not so lightly, because they usually move really easily. There's a couple I've had that are from other shops that I've had some issue with, but for the most part, they're thin, they're decorative. Ooh, which one do I like better? I think I like that one better for this area, mostly because of the height. But see, no problem. All right, let's put this one just down at the very bottom here and make sure I don't pull it too tight. That is probably my biggest oops when it comes to washi tape, because if you pull it too tight, it actually puts, with this particular paper, it puts tension on the paper, and then it can cause your page to kind of curl up a little. Okay, so there's through there, and then put it down here. Now my husband also has, well, he's trying to make up his mind. So there's a conference in Europe that he could go to. But I think because of stuff happened, like I've said it before, he has 2 jobs of his own choosing. It's not a financial thing. If anything, it's an anti-financial thing, because he has a passion project where he provides internet service to rural areas. And there's a lot of, like, his government contract is just about to be up, so there's a big push to get a bunch of things done. So I think what he's decided is he's going to skip that conference to get some other things done, but may come down and spend a day or two with me down in Orlando. But I'm not 100% positive. So, okay, there's that. Then we have some, like, the fall break that goes with Thanksgiving will be down here. And the kids have this day off from school as well. And I think that's a big day of the planner conference. I wrote down the whole schedule back here, so I'm going to double check. November. There we go. Okay, so the first is registration and the second is the big day of the conference. So I think I'm just going to really signify things on the second because that's going to be like a whole day thing. And the question is, do I use one of these type things or do I use, I think I use one of these because I think that would be really nice. And maybe a paper element would be good, like maybe this one, because I feel like that's very planner related and would be kind of cute. Just kind of like that. So sugary gal shop planner conference. And then this will all be Disney, I think. So I'm not going to worry too much about how to, maybe I'll write it on here. I'm not sure. Gotta think for a minute. Okay, so that's a big trip. Let me double check my other calendar here because I know I have some other big things. October 1st, they have no school. Since I'm looking for the breaks, I might as well put these on as well. This is a no school day. And then the 7th and the 8th are half days. And then, or no, maybe it's just the 8th that's a half day. And then Thanksgiving break is the 27th through the 29th. Now I did put this down here. So how can I label it with that? Let me think here a minute. Maybe I shouldn't have put that down. I don't know. I really like the way it looks though. But if I do a washi, I don't want to disrupt the way it looks. How pathetic is that? So I could do, let me see here. I could do one of these other washis and kind of like, okay, hold on. I'll show you. I think this would be the best color. But if we take this and then we rip it so it's not so thick, it has that rough edge, which I kind of like. And here's another little trick if you guys don't know this, but if you pull it towards you, you're going to get a little bit of that white edge, or if you pull it away from you, you're not going to have a white edge. So if you want a tear that has a little bit of, like here, you can see that little bit of edge there, that's the way you need to do it. And it's not always going to work. It's going to depend, like, you know, this area doesn't really have much of an edge there, but it just depends. Okay. So maybe I do over here like this, and because I'm ripping, we're just going to rip it like that. And then we'll have the other portion kind of over here like so. And then I'll overlay the whole, no school. I think I might have a fall break script for Mandolin Plans. I need to look. Hold on. She has some really great scripts. And I think I'm gonna, or it might have been Planner Kate. I sometimes mix up the two. Oh yes, there is fall break. Oh, and I have it in this too. Do I have it? That's gold. Do I have rose gold? No, of course not. Why would I do that? But we'll put fall break right there. I do prefer Mandy Lynn plans over Planner Kate just because of the sizing, and I like some of her kits a little better. And I have a big announcement concerning her coming up. Just saying. Push. Okay, anyhow. So we got fall break on there. I don't think I have any other big, like, multi-day things. No. Okay. So that's the big thing. Do I want to mark Disney? I don't know. I'm thinking. Oh, Daylight Savings Times ends. When is that? That was one thing. You know, I thought they voted to, like, get rid of that, and I don't know what's going on with it. It always messes me up big time. Okay, so that's in black. So that is Sunday the 3rd, which always seems to happen when I'm off somewhere. And then I'm like, what is going on? I'm so confused. So we have Daylight Savings Time. I have half days. So I know that this is a half day. So I'll put that down there. And it just says parent-teacher conferences on the 7th, which are, Emily's are switched because it's for Emily. The high school stuff, like, we've talked with some of Megan's teachers. We're not concerned there. Oh my gosh. This last week, I cringed so much with Megan. So, if you don't know, Megan is my third in line. She's my oldest daughter. She's 14 and a freshman in high school. Incredibly intelligent, and I love her for that. Also has a bit of the autism, so she doesn't always think before she says things. She's a bit like Sheldon from Big Bang, if you've seen that. And so this last week, her teacher was doing a grammar thing. I think it was with the different theirs or something. And she was like, excuse me, teacher, you're actually wrong. And I know, guys. I know. We've tried. It is okay for her to also say, hey, you're actually teaching us something that's incorrect here. And luckily the teacher took it very well and was actually like, oh my goodness, you're right. But yeah, I was just like, oh no. I'm very happy she's always gets, like, yes, she's very outspoken. Yes, she's going to call you out if something is incorrect. But she always participates in class. She is always the first one with her hand up. She always has her homework done. So teachers love her. And I think with that being in regard and the fact that she's very funny and jokey helps. Because the teachers love her. So when she corrects them, and she's done this since she was in, like, 2nd grade. They're okay with it. Like, oh gosh, was it 2nd or 3rd grade? I can't even remember now. But one of them, she actually went into class with, like, an itemized list to tell her teacher how she could run her classroom more efficiently. The teacher looked at it and was like, you know what, you're right, and did a bunch of changes. And that only encourages her. Love her. But, oh my goodness. Just saying. Okay. Sorry. Got sidetracked. Kid stories. Love my kids. They're crazy, but love them. Okay, so I have a bunch of things that are kind of one-offs that I've pulled out. I'm going to leave that other half day. The no schools I had picked for fall break, but I think fall break works better. And they have no school here, which I think is brilliant for teachers. No, it's not on Saturday. They normally have no school on Saturday. That's just a thing. But yeah, okay, so I killed that sticker. I should have used undo. But they have no school on Friday. How about that? And then we'll add some floral to kind of disguise my little bit there. If I can find the right page. Hello. There's my floral. It'll make it look cute. It's all good. Maybe this one. I might cut it down. Yeah, we're going to totally cut it down. And if you wonder why I love decorative planning, here you go. Because I can cover up all my oopses. It's just the way of things. Okay, there we go. See, nobody's the wiser. All good. We should probably put Cyber Monday on here. Or not Cyber Monday. Jeez. Seriously, guys, what is up with me? Black Friday. That's the only one. I don't think I have a storybook. No, it's the other book. I don't think that I have a Black Friday script. At least not in the right color. So for this, yes. I could do shopping though. Cyber Monday, Election Day, Boxing Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. I think I had put them all on kind of the same page. Just double checking here. Oh, there's Black Friday, and there is a rose gold one. So let's use it. I could use that one too, but we'll use that on like a weekly spread probably. So Black Friday. This is also the day that my husband's family gets together. I suppose I should mark that too. I guess let's just start working through the month now. So I have the planner conference. My nephew's birthday is this day as well. There's no school. Oh, I guess our high school made it to playoffs. There's a band performance. I'll check in with Dan on that one. Birthdays, I think maybe I'll put those on the side here because I don't know if I want them in here. And I know I have birthday scripts. I don't think I pulled any out though, did I? No. Oh, no, yes, I did. Birthday. So I'll put birthday here. Do I have any planner, like little dots that, or like little, I could do the like little checklist or something. Because I think there's a couple this month. So let's maybe I do that, and then she has these little like pieces of faux washi that are like tiny. If I do that, and then this, I think that's kind of cute. And then I'll write in here, what is it? The first is John. And then I think my husband's dad's birthday is this month too. I'm horrible with birthdays, guys. Truly. Let's put in therapy days because it's every other week. So I go here, which means I have therapy, not this week, but this week. And maybe I use like one of these little swatchy guys. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this little swatchy guy. He seems perfect. We'll put him at the top here. So I remember it's a therapy day. And then there's another one that's kind of the same color that I can use for my other. Ooh, I think she's still there this day. She hasn't said otherwise, so we're going to say she is. Knowing that this could be subject to change. So I think both of these are half days, so I'm marking it that way. I think that's... And then this is, right, it's a payday. I pulled off 3 because I was like, I don't know how many paydays we have this month. Do I want to put it on something? I have these teeny tiny swatches I could put. Maybe we use them. I mean, I hardly ever remember to use them, so this might be a really good way to use them, just as a little pop of color underneath to bring attention. And the other payday will be here. I like having them at the top of the page, or at the top of the box, so that I remember they're there. I like it under the P better than, yeah, it's just gonna be, it's fine. My husband's dad is on the 10th. So, okay. And then, hopefully I have a massage on the 11th. And I think maybe I'll use this little guy here. Now, I know I'm not using my fountain pen a lot right this minute. We're going to get into that. But I tend to use these for the one-offs because it brings more attention to it. And 11. Okay. And then we have a dentist appointment on the 12th. So I feel like, because I have a script for dentist, so I just need to be able to write the name on it as well. So I'm thinking maybe I do one of these. And put dentist on it and my son's name. So, Dan. And then I'll pull in the dentist script. And I'll probably be adding in some florals with some of these. I'm just putting the like major stuff down first. Because if I put too much decorative stuff in at the beginning, then I don't have room for all of this. Emily's conference is going to be on the 14th. And I do have this conference script we're going to use. Because this is a big, maybe I do it on this. Would that be weird? Let's see, 14th. And it's before school. Actually, hold on. Maybe I do it with a little bit of floral behind it, actually, because I do have that white, which is going to pop on anything I put it on. So, hold on. Let's do this. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the floral and we're going to cut it in half so that I can line it all the way at the top. I guess I could have used that one. Oh, it's okay. So anyhow, but I can line it all the way at the top like this. And then I can overlay this on top. And then I can put Emily right here. Oh, actually, I should use the fountain pen, right? Hold on. There we go. So now you can see the color. Okay. And then Megan has a doctor's appointment on the 18th. So we'll put that in. I'm going to put it on like one of these. And I like the way this script looks on these particular ones. I do not remember off the top of my head what shop this is, but I will try and look it up for you guys. So we have that. You know, I should get some custom scripts from Mandy Lynn Plans with all my kids' names on them. Oh, and then Emily has the dentist this day. So maybe what I'll do, since I have that script, I'm going to take this little guy here and put it there. I add a little bit of floral. This one. Here. And that dentist script here. And then I can write Emily there. For that. On the 20th is when Megan sees her therapist. So maybe I do this little guy here. Wednesdays are always super busy. Do I like that? Actually, I don't think I do. Hold on. Maybe I use, so I have this box. Well, I have more of them, but I had pulled out. And we put it over here. And then I pull in this and put Meg's name above it. Alright, she's also going to have her glasses coming in, let's see, probably here. So there's that. Oh, our friend Sarah's birthday is on the 21st. Sorry about that. She'll probably also get her COVID shot there, like her booster. Because that's been what we've been doing, is cold and flu together. Or cold and flu. COVID and flu. Ooh, I have the dentist on the 25th. Yippee skippy. Anyone else hate going to the dentist? I mean, it's fine. It's just, yeah. I bet you I have icons I could pull in for dentist. It's okay. We're fine. Alright, we're going to use this. Well, actually, it's mine. We'll just leave it as dentist. I'll know it's me because I don't have another name with it. My husband's family. I'm just looking, how do I want to mark it? Because, you know, you have to mark it. Can't pretend it's not there. Okay. I'm like, do I have anything? I could do this one, I guess. And maybe I make it smaller. Alright guys, hold on. Can I clip this? I don't think I can. But I can cut it. So we have like 2. And we're going to cut it with a jagged edge here. Because I feel like that works a little better with the overall feeling of the kit. So we'll put it there. And put I don't know if we're hosting or who's hosting or giving any of that yet. I need to kind of get that information from my husband. All right, so these are my White Deer stationery icons, which I love. And in here, those are dentist ones. Let me pull those out in a minute. But what I was looking for is stuff for hockey so that we can mark all the hockey games. And I specifically ordered stuff for that. So let me find it. And we'll see how we, like, I think I have 2 different ones or something. So I have nets. Do I still have, like, the other ones too? Oh, there they are. It's like I have nets and I have these ones, which I probably should order some more. But let's see what we can do here. I think maybe I'll use one for home games and one for away games. So they're in Boston on the 1st and the 2nd. Or maybe I'll make my own little, I'll just mark the ones that are in town. So they're in town on the 8th. Let's use these. And I don't know that I even really need to put hockey game in here with this. Unless I'm going to put who they're against. So usually there's also a Saturday game. Yep. But I think maybe I need to make something with... Sorry, I don't want 2 that are just on the same spot that look the same. So here's what we're going to do. Can I lift you up a little yet? Cool. There. Perfect. So hockey games there. The 22nd is another hockey game. So I'll do that there. And the 23rd. Megan's getting her flu shot on a Saturday. I knew that. I did. And she's going someplace different for it as well. There we go. And then there are games on like the 29th. It's the 29th and 30th. There are hockey games. So I'm going to use actually one of these ones for the 29th because there's so much stuff going on. We will probably gift those tickets to somebody. And then the 30th. Just because we'll have family stuff. So now I'm going to put on some of the more every week type stuff, I think. So that includes like Wednesdays are art club for Megan. And I think rather than using any of these elements, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little floral on these days because I think I'm going to enjoy that. And then I'm going to use my fountain pen to put on art club. Emily will also be staying over on that day for some additional learning time at school. I think I'm going to cut these in half. And kind of line them along this edge like this. here. Oh, there's the pen one. So I have art club here. Maybe I put it further down. Actually, she's going to probably miss it for therapy this day. And then Emily will have, like, it's a study hall thing after school. We'll have to figure it out for that day because I'm just not positive. And then Daniel will have stuff for trombone practice. Well, he has a tutor. So I've got to mark that as well. Maybe I put it in a different color because it's later in the evening. I do prefer this pen over the Shark. The Shark is really nice. It's supposed to be a fine or an extra fine, but it really isn't. At least to me, this is more of the fine point that I like in an ideal world. And he should have it here too. Okay, so there's those. Then on Fridays, I do check-ins with my family. So I have this check-in day script. So I probably won't get to it on this day. I'm assuming I'm going to be still recovering, but let's put it, I can use the leftover here. I'll put this on the 15th. And then maybe we use some florals again. Is there a smaller floral? I'm just looking here. Because maybe, well, I could use these. That might work for up here. And then check-in day below it. Maybe I even add a little bit more here. I've got these little guys here. That might be good. Yeah, that's better. It's not ideal, but it's better. We won't be having check-in day here. So the question becomes, do I move it and maybe do it on Saturday this week? I think that's probably a good idea. And then Thanksgiving week, I'm not going to worry about it because it's just going to be a lot of extra little things. And I think that's all of the weekly stuff. So we still have sidebar to do. I think I'm going to use this little, maybe I'll put it down here. This, and did we have like a bills or anything on here? Yes. I think this is going to look better than the bills that I pulled out because it is on that white. So I'm going to put it, I think, down here, and then I can put stuff down here for any bills that we have this month. And then I did also want to designate a kind of wish list area, or happy, let's do happy mail first. This will be orders from this month, which I think is really important. I did pull out this leftover sticker here that's kind of a package. Maybe I put the happy mail on top of that. There we go. And then I have this room to put in anything that I've ordered. I think that's going to work better. Maybe wish list on a daily page.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around. But there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the